Hey guys, welcome to Shep Talk and my review of Lucifer, directed by Prithviraj Sukumaran, starring Mohanlal as Stephen, Vivek Oberoi as Bobby, Manju Wario as Purariashin, and Tovino Thomas as Jatan Ramadas. Lucifer has a runtime of 2 hours and 55 minutes. Story: a political godfather dies, and a pack of wolves disguised as politicians scramble to seize power. Questions arise over the true successor, revealing multiple contenders, including the Godfather's most trusted figure, Lucifer. This movie came highly recommended to me after I did a reaction to the upcoming sequel, and I went in knowing only what you had all told me, that it delves deep into the world of politics. And wow, does it ever! While I always take movies with a grain of salt, there's usually some truth buried within the fiction, and Lucifer paints a picture of political corruption that feels eerily similar. I thought US politics was chaotic, but if even what a fraction of what's shown here is true, Indian politics is just as cutthroat. You all will have to tell me in the comments down below, how accurate is this movie's portrayal of political power plays? That said, the film hit close to home with its themes of corruption and bribery, which are global issues. From the very first scene, Lucifer had me hooked. The political maneuvering, the layered storytelling, and the unfolding power struggles kept me engaged. Before I knew it, I was an hour in, completely absorbed. Actors: Mohanlal delivers an outstanding performance as Stephen, also known as Lucifer. After seeing him recently in Jailer, it was great to watch him take center stage here. He has a commanding screen presence. There is a quiet intensity to him, a calm before the storm. He doesn't initially come across as an outright threat, but when pushed or when his loved ones are in danger, you see an entirely different side of him. Vivek Oberoi as Bobby, our antagonist, was another standout. At first, he embodies the classic behind-the-scenes political villain, the kind who keeps his hands clean while orchestrating chaos. But as the story unfolds and he begins to feel the pressure, we see his true nature emerge. He proves that he can be just as dangerous physically as he is politically. However, by the end, his presence starts to fade and his downfall feels too easy for someone of his stature. Action. Initially, I didn't expect much action from this film, and honestly, I would have been fine with that. The first half is very much a political thriller, but when the action does kick in, it's brutal and satisfying. One of the best sequences is early on when Stephen handles a group trying to establish a drug operation in his territory, an incredible display of controlled aggression. However, the second half shifts gears, leaning more into action-heavy sequences. While the fights and gun battles are entertaining, they sometimes lower the stakes. Lucifer's men are portrayed as an elite force, but their encounters lack tension because they seem nearly invincible. Cinematography. Visually, Lucifer is stunning. The cinematography enhances the grandeur of the story, with breathtaking locations, meticulously crafted shots. Every scene feels rich and immersive, making it easy to get lost in this world. Soundtrack. The soundtrack blends seamlessly with this movie. There weren't any standout songs that stuck with me, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. The music enhances the mood rather than distracting from it, which works perfectly for a film like this. Now on to some of my nitpicks. Some of the action. As much as I enjoyed the fight sequences, the stakes sometimes felt low. Lucifer and his team are too efficient, making certain moments predictable. Bobby's character arc. Bobby is fantastic for most of the movie, but by the final act, he loses his edge. His downfall felt rushed, and considering how much of a threat he was built up to be, I expected a stronger conclusion. Pacing. This is a slow burn film, which I personally don't mind, but I know some people might find its nearly 3-hour runtime a challenge. There are moments where the story drags, which could take some viewers out of the experience. Overall, Lucifer is a brilliantly executed political thriller that gradually transforms into an action-packed spectacle. The first half in particular is captivating, playing out like a high-stakes chess match between Lucifer and Bobby. The performances are top-notch, and the film is visually stunning, making it a must-watch for fans of slow-burn political dramas. Even though it leans more into action-heavy territory by the end, it doesn't ruin the experience. If anything, it leaves me excited for the sequel, which I hope will dive deeper into Lucifer's origins and how he became the man we see in this film. Would I recommend it? Absolutely. Especially if you love intricate political dramas with a dose of high-stakes action. With all that being said, Shep Talk gives Lucifer 4 Sheps out of 5. But guys, thank you for watching, and if you did enjoy this review, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. It does help my channel out greatly, and I do truly appreciate each and every one of you. But guys, that is all I have time for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next review.